What's up, Illinois fans, aka Illini Fight? It's your boy, Rovon Hill. And yeah, I've been out for a long time, but excuse me. I just had some technical difficulties, aka I couldn't work a computer because I'm old. But I'm back and better than ever. Guess what? I ain't going nowhere no more. You hear me? So, for all your ladies Illinois basketball, come on right here. Chat it up with your boy, Rovon Hill. Just a regular fan. I didn't go to the school. But I am a fan. I'm from Chicago. Uh, Illinois fan, man. Let's go, Illini. ILL, baby. So, the season had kicked off since we last talked. When I first talked to y'all, I was talking about the Balkans and how Bradton went overseas and recruited this playing style that everybody's playing now, a.k.a. European, a.k.a. who's better to play European basketball than Europeans. So that's what Brad did. Bradton went and got the bitches. You sons of bitches. And in the first game against Jackson State, the bitches balled out. No Petrovic, no Stojakovic, but the bitches that played, them bitches went off. First and foremost, we all know it, we all seen it. David Mirkovic, 19 points, 14 rebounds, 4 assists. And to say that this is a revelation is an understatement. The most understatement of all time. It's the most understated understatement. David Mirkovic has emerged as so far the best player on the team, although I still think it's Colin Biswell. I think he's just kind of easing his way into the games, and I think he's trying to make sure that everybody gets acclimated. But I think once it becomes a tough game, I think the ball will be in his hands, and I think he's going to be one making the decisions, and I think he's going to be like the clutch player down the stretch for Illinois. But as of now, David Mirkovic, the 6'9", 250-pound freshman, is Illinois' best player. You can run a ball through him. I think, on Sleepers Medium, they're comparing him to Draymond Green. And like I say, I can kind of see it. I mean, is Draymond without you taking Draymond's defense and you trading it out for Merck's offense, and then you kind of got the same player, except, just vice versa. He definitely can shoot better than Draymond. And I'm going to say the passing may be about the same. I think Draymond might be a step slower, so he might think the game a little bit faster than Merck a little bit. But as far as everything else, especially offensively and rebounding, he definitely a better rebounder than Draymond. I'm going to tell you that right now. Better rebounder, better shooter. Like I say, he's a better offensive version of Draymond. So, big surprise so far. Everybody was focused on Andre, and everybody was focused on Big T and Petrovic, and I don't know if nobody saw Merck coming, but he here. He here right now. The other Vic, as we all know, one of the best players on the team returning, Tomislav Ivicic. He went off in limited minutes, 23 minutes. He gave you 21 points and 4 rebounds. Can't get no better than that. He's probably going to be another hub of the offense. The best thing about this Illinois team is versatility. And that the big man can pass, everybody can pass. You got Boswell, you got Wagler, you got the big guys, you got Merck. Everybody can pass a little bit on this team. So that's dangerous. When you can pass and you can shoot. I think they almost set the record for threes. What's the record? 18? I think they had 17. They was letting that thing fly. And they were supposed to go into this year without really relying on the three-point shot as much, but they was letting that thing go. So I think it's going to be more attacking of the rim this year because Keaton Wagler, we don't know how to pronounce these names, is David Mirkovic and Keaton Wagler. So he had a great game. And they've been hyping him up all summer. He had 16 points, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. Not bad for the freshman. He's probably going to be the starting point guard, and they're probably going to have Petrovic, a 22-year-old who was third in MVP voting in his league, coming off the bench. You know how valuable that is? You know how many teams would love most teams, if they had a 22-year-old coming off the bench, he wouldn't be that good. He wouldn't be in the MVP running in the league that he came from overseas. So just imagine that. The thing I got out of the Jackson State game is we are deep and we are a little bit more tougher than we were last year. And that's thanks to David Mirkovic, because I think he adds the toughness that we need along with Kylan. And now you can only imagine if they had Ty, This will be a real tough team. And speaking of tough, I wish I should be looking at the numbers. They out-rebounded, let me see. They out-rebounded, here we go. They out-rebounded Jackson State 60-16. Did y'all hear me? No, y'all don't hear me? I said they out-rebounded Jackson State 60-16. Do you know that's a big wide margin, man. That's a wide margin. That translates to any team. If Illinois gets out-rebounded by any team this year, I'll be really surprised. I think, never mind. Well, in the scrimmage, they got out-rebounded by Florida, which, okay, other than Florida, I don't think no other team should be able to out-rebound Illinois this year. I know when they play Michigan, I can't wait to see. I'm going to try to get to that game. I'm going to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to get to a couple games this year. Also be at the games. You know, I love to go to the games. Last year, I went to Indiana for the first time. That was lit. I went to the Michigan game. That was lit. Got some weed from out there. And we went to the Northwestern game, but that was here, though. So this year, I'm definitely looking to try to go to the Michigan game. And I need to jump on that now because I know them tickets going to be sky high. Sky high. Can't sing. Stay in my lane. All right. Anyway, I'm trying to wrap this up. I don't want to make these videos too long. You know what I'm saying? I know the attention span these days is too short. But like I said, what I got out of the Illinois game is we gonna be tough on the boards, which we were. When we gonna shoot the open threes and we gonna get to the free throw line. NBA basketball. That's all Brad want to play. NBA basketball. You know. Anybody else really stick out? Let me see something right quick. Oh, Ben. Forgot about Ben. Ben Humrick out. Oh, I said he was gonna have a great year this year because him and Jake, they get to come off the bench. They get to be free. They not starters. They come off. It's the second year jump. I think him and Jake gonna come off, and they plus minus is gonna be through the roof, especially Jake because he be diving all over the place. And the Ben rebound this game, okay. Oh, okay, Ben hitting them boards, boy. I don't respect no big man that don't grab no rebound. 6'9", what he 225, 250, whatever he is. I know he gained 20 pounds over the summer working with Letch. So the rebounding more than anything. Jake, I know Jake shot that thing too. Jake Davis came off the bench with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. See, Jake is an all-around player. Jake one of them players that you need on the championship team, one of them glue guys, and I think Ben going to finally be adjusted to being a glue guy. And like I said, you might have Petrovic off the bench. You're going to have Big Z off the bench. That's a starting lineup. Seriously. I ain't going to say it's going to be like, that's not a Sweet 16 starting lineup or a starting lineup that you can make a deep run with, but you can be solid in a good conference with Petrovic, Davis. Petrovic, Davis, Big Z. Who else coming off the bench? Oh, Rickhouse. That's it. And then baby Brandon Lee. Hey, man, that's a good starting five, bro. So we basically got a nice starting five and maybe like a lower division or maybe, a Big Ten. That starting five probably can beat some of these low Big Ten teams. So I like what I saw so far. I'm expecting, like I said, I'm expecting big things from Illinois this year, bro. Elite Eight is the floor. The Elite Eight is the floor with this team. If they don't make it to at least the Elite Eight, I think this is a wasted season. KenPom got them ranked six. All the analytics is giving them love. Everybody's saying that they a good team. I think they a good team. They only gonna get better. They didn't have a Stojakovic in this game. They didn't have Petrovic. Brandon Lee got hurt right before the game, and of course they don't have Ty Rodgers. We don't know when he's coming back. But when you add them players back in the mix to what you already have, and you're not seeing the silly mistakes that they made last year when you had KJ out there running the point, because sometimes he'll get flustered. Sometimes when you can get into him defensively because his handle wasn't that tight and he was a little frail a little bit, but not this year, and especially when Petrovic get back. Ooh, that's a lot to say. Ooh, we're going to be bitching all year. We're just going to be bitching and bitching and bitching. Bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. But so far, so good. They ran Jackson State out the building. They were supposed to. The rebounding margin was the biggest eye-popping thing in the play of Merkovich. Like, comment, subscribe. This your boy Rovon Hill with that Atlanta Fight ILL. Hit that button. I'm out.